What is up, people on the internet? JQL here, back on the video. Today's video, I'm doing a custom LEGO video on my custom LEGO minifigures from Fullmetal Alchemist, and I know you guys probably didn't see this coming. Well, maybe you did if you know me, but anyway, yeah, I didn't expect to make these figures either, to be honest, because, well, I watched Fullmetal Alchemist, and it was alright, but, you know, I didn't really enjoy it as much as I did with Brotherhood, which I watched recently, and I finished it, and it was a lot better in my opinion, so I decided I'm gonna make Edward and Alphonse. Originally, I was just gonna make Alphonse, but you know, you can't really have one without the other because you know they're brothers. In this anime, they're just together at all times. Anyway, so yeah, on the left, obviously we have Alphonse, and on the right is Edward, and he's probably one of my favorite anime figures I've ever made. Maybe not. I don't know. I might change my mind later, but yeah, these are really awesome figures that I made, and I'm pretty happy with them. So anyway, let's get started with this video. Okay, starting off the video with Alphonse Elric and the Fullmetal Alchemist, and here he is. He's a pretty simple figure, really didn't take much to him, but yeah, anyway, where to start? Start off with a hairpiece. Now, I just want to clarify, I don't like making hairpieces, I don't like sculpting hairpieces, so, and this isn't exactly my favorite hairpiece I've ever made for any figure, and I know there are a lot of problems with it, but honestly, I just wanted to get the figure over with. Like I said in the beginning, I only wanted to make Al, so I didn't really care too much for Edward, to make him. I like Edward as a character because I can relate to him being so short and all, but yeah, I decided to not spend that much time on the hairpiece, so if you guys don't like it, then I totally understand. So anyway, just sculpted on a standard ponytail hairpiece. I kind of had to cut the ponytail because it wasn't in the right shape and sculpt it, or rather resculpt it, and yeah, face is actually fully painted by me, and I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. You can't really see the entirety of the face, but I'm pretty happy with it. Jacket is a custom-made index card jacket that I made out of an index card, like I said. And this arm is actually, I rolled up the sleeve a little bit. I kind of sculpted around it so that way it looks like the sleeve is kind of rolled up. So that way you can see the exposed automail arm. And I know, like, his, like, you know, normally you can't see his automail like that, but I decided to include that because, I thought it looked cool, so. Yeah, anyway, this arm just has tape wrapped around the wrist, that way, you know, it looks like he has really long sleeves. Anyway, I do know that Edward is supposed to be shorter, like, really short, and comparing him to Al, he's really not that much, Al's not that much taller than him, and I understand that. I even tried, like, I didn't want to give him, like, shortened legs, or custom shortened legs, because those would look, one, they look weird, and two, there's no articulation for shortened legs, and I didn't want to have to do that, and also, I didn't want to have to, you know, sacrifice articulation, because, you know, he moves around a lot. I want to pose him and stuff like that. And I even tried shortening the torso by sanding the bottom of it where it connects with the leg piece, and that still didn't really work. I mean, he's a little shorter now, but just barely. So, yeah, I kind of had to make that sacrifice. I never really cared about scale accuracy anyway, so, yeah, anyway, that's just something I wanted to include. If I remove the arms, take off the jacket in its entirety, I think I might just take off the figure from the entire stand, because it might take a while to put on his other arms. If I could find them, where'd they go? Okay, there you are. Alright, I did make a separate pair of arms for him, because he doesn't wear his jacket throughout the entire time you see him on the show. So I thought I'd just make separate pair of arms for him, if I can get them on. There we go. And okay, there we go. Anyway, here he is with his alternative arms, and basically I just took a black arm for his left arm and just painted the white around the, you know, the wrist or whatever, and I also took a separate arm and made his automail arm. I think it turned out pretty great. I even sculpted the blade on his hand, like he has in the show. I painted it in a gunmetal and sculpted everything you see here out of Procreate. I think it turned out pretty great. You can actually see the torso was originally, I mean, I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but it's originally one of Hela's monster things from Thor Ragnarok sets. I just took the torso, and I forgot to sand it, because I'm going to have it with the trench coat, and here's a better look at the trench coat. You can see I have a hood and the logo there. Yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory figure. He just has the sculpted bits, I can speak, excuse me, some sculpted bits around his waist and all that. I think this is supposed to represent his pocket watch for State Alchemist. And then I also painted on his leg. I didn't sculpt anything because I thought it would hinder articulation, so I decided not to do that. And there's actually a little bit of red paint on his foot. Okay, there we go. I got it off. So yeah, I just painted his automail leg, and I think it turned out pretty great. Yeah, that's pretty much it for Edward Elric. I guess that's pretty much it. Now we can move on to Al. Alright, here we have Alphonse Elric, and I'm just gonna call him Al throughout this segment because, you know, Alphonse is kind of a mouthful, and it's kind of hard for me to say, because I can't pronounce it, apparently, according to my friend. But anyway, here's Al. Yeah, where to start? I guess I can start with the head. The head is fully sculpted out of Procreate. The entire figure is pretty much fully sculpted and painted by me. I used Procreate to sculpt, and the head slash helmet is fully sculpted, and it's basically, I just used a Lego head and then sculpted everything around it. I wanted to make it removable, or, well, I mean, you can remove the head, but I wanted to make it a removable helmet, but then I thought, what's the point, because his head is, you know, not supposed to, he doesn't really have a body underneath it. So yeah, that's what it looks like without the head, and if you look down there, you can see a bunch of paint scratched off, but that's fine. And I don't know if the camera can pick it up, but I did paint on the blood seal on the back right there. And yeah, by the way, I took inspiration for this figure from the Lost minifig. Especially this little round bit right here is actually a visor for those motorcycle helmets. I took that idea from him because he posted a work in progress he posted a work in progress of his Alphonse figure, and he used one of those, so I thought that was really cool, so I thought I'd use it here. And I did make an alternative head for him when he's silly in the anime. So, yeah, I thought it'd be a really fun touch to the figure. And it's pretty simple. I just took a head and sculpted everything you see there. So putting back the original head, the more cooler of the two, personally. There it is, fully sculpted. The torso, fully sculpted. And actually, I don't remember if I mentioned this earlier, but I used a knight piece for that. Like a knight torso armor. The ones that I don't think they have in sets anymore, but they used to use it a lot. So, yeah, that's something I thought I'd mention. The arms, fully sculpted. Took 2 attempts because I had to make them, 1, symmetrical, and 2, accurate. Because apparently, like, when I first sculpted these, I sent a picture to my friend. He said his arms, like, his shoulders are way too small, and I was like, yeah, you're kind of right. Because he's really bulky in the anime, so I thought I had to add more Procreate to it, and make the bulk more apparent, I guess. And I also painted on the same, symbol you see there. I don't know I can't remember exactly what the symbol is supposed to represent, but I have it on Edward's jacket right here, so I just painted it on his arm. And apparently these spikes are supposed to be on the back of his arms, but I actually decided for some reason I decided to sculpt them here, and yeah, that's kind of inaccurate, but at least, I mean, personally I think it looks cooler this way, so I just kept it as is. And yeah, oh yeah, I forgot to mention, he has extended arms and legs, so to make him taller than, you know, Edward, even though he's not that much taller, I think it's fine, honestly. I sculpted around his legs, fully painted him in this metallic bluish, grayish color, kind of. It's not entirely color accurate, but I really don't care, to be honest. I think he looks fine. I think he looks cooler this way, to be honest, so yeah, his loincloth is actually made out of tape. So is his quote-unquote hair, which apparently the paint is rubbing off, which is, that's fine. It's not a big deal. I can always repaint it. But, yeah, that's pretty much it for Al. Fully painted everything. Yeah, this figure took a while, so that was fun. Anyway, that's pretty much it for Alphonse Elric, and now we can just wrap up this video. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, and if you guys are a big fan of Fullmetal Alchemist, or if you like the figures you see here in this video, then make sure to hit that like button. Also, if you guys like what you see here, you want to see more customs made by me from, I meant customs from various genres, from like Marvel, DC, Star Wars, anime figures like these. Make sure to hit the subscribe button if you want to see more customs from me. But I do post them earlier on my social media sites, my Instagram, Twitter, and Flickr, all links in the description below. So if you want to check them out earlier before you see them here, then make sure to follow me over there, because I do post them earlier. So anyway, that's pretty much it for this video. I can't guarantee any Fullmetal Alchemist figures coming after this. I mean, these are the only 2 I really wanted to make because, well, you know, they're the best characters in my opinion. I mean, there are other characters that are awesome, but none I would really want to make in a custom Lego figure. So, hope you guys understand. If you want to see more, then let me know. I might consider it. But anyway, that's pretty much it for this video, and I guess I'll see you guys in the next video, whenever or whatever video that'll be, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.